I haven't seen this. I haven't really been paying as much attention to the news.
if I can find
So,
it.
I mean, I believe you that, you know, this is what you
I'm not gonna
were
lie to
told.
you, right.
Yeah.
This is
All
what
right?
they put out.
But
They put it out, by the way, on their, what's that international thing that people put out, with all the bad stuff?
Telegram?
Telegram. They put it out on their Telegram.
Okay, but here's the thing, and, you know, when we talked earlier.
This
all
is
right?
him. It's Eviatar David.
All right. When we were talking earlier, and you said, who are you going to believe? Are you going to believe the United Nations, or are you going to believe the information Hamas puts out?
Right.
All right?
You mean
And we
the
agreed
government of
that-
Israel, not the United Nations.
Okay. And, you know, so it's like, okay, so we don't believe what Hamas puts out. But now it's this, and everyone wants me to now believe what Hamas put out.
Well, because
Well, we know who this is.
We know who he is.
He's
and
been missing. We were trying to get him back.
And we've seen him before his condition before he went into the tunnels.
Yeah, I mean.
You just haven't, so you don't have the perspective.
It makes sense that they would treat him like this. Is not right. But again, I don't know anything about it. And so
So you can't really
it's hard for me to, you know, I couldn't tell you if a picture's Photoshopped. I couldn't tell you what incentive people would have to do it. I tend to believe it. But it's like I said, I
Well, the
just don't
incentive
believe-
is to terrorize the Israeli population. That's the whole point.
That's what it is.
That's
But
why
it
they
begs,
put it out.
It begs the question of why.
It's part of the psychological warfare.
Not,
it's like when
not on this, but why put out fake photos of famine
you just said it right there.
if it's so rampant? No,
Well,
we
the
know
question
why.
is-
Put out
The
fake
question
photos
is
of
why not
famine?
put out
Yeah.
real ones if there's
Yeah,
such
if there's so
such
many
a
of them, why not put out
widespread-
real pictures of starving people?
If I knew why people did what they
Ah,
did,
just say, Dan, can you put up the photo of the journalist drinking salt, but with the full one? I want you to see this photo. Tell me,
mean, have you ever-
tell me if these
in a
people are
case,
starving
Danny-
and in a war zone.
have you ever sat
Do
there?
they look starving and in a war zone to you?
She's kind of fat.
Michael Dye doesn't hold. He doesn't hold anything back.
No.
You know. Look at them. This guy's. The other photo, you can see the guy's beard. It's the most groomed beard I've ever seen in my life. But they're
Yeah.
starving. They don't want to starve.
the
They're
buildings
drinking. They're
aren't
drinking
bombed out.
salt water. They're putting salt in their water for
But I mean, okay,
electrolytes.
this doesn't look like anything that you get that it's portrayed in the media because the hospital's not bombed out or whatever in the background not bombed out. All right, the press people are alive. There's no snipers shooting at them.
Yeah.
All right, and like I said,
There's
I
no
don't
snipers shooting at
Well, the
media.
point of this was to try to convince people that were watching that there's no food, and the only way that they can maintain their energy level is to drink salt water for the electrolytes.
This looks like a
Yet you
starvation photo.
Yet you have all of these, well-groomed, well-nourished, well-rested, potentially obese people.
Well, I can
You
get
know,
one
that-
better than that. Drinking salt water will kill you.